Hey everyone, I've been testing out this Uukto 45,800 mAh solar power bank for the last couple of weeks and honestly, it's saved me more times than I can count. You know those cheap power banks you see everywhere that promise the world but barely hold a charge after a month? Yeah, I've gone through a few of those. They're usually bulky, the cables break after a week, and forget about any real solar charging, most of them just pretend. This one actually works, and I want to walk you through why it's worth your money if you're someone who's always on the go, loves camping, or just hates running out of battery when you need it most. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the capacity is massive, 45,800 mAh. That's enough to charge a phone 3 or 4 times over, or even a tablet once or twice. I took it on a weekend camping trip and used it to charge my phone, my tablet, and even my drone's remote controller without breaking a sweat. The size is surprisingly compact too. It's not one of those brick-sized bricks that takes up your whole bag. It fits in my backpack pocket with room to spare, which is a huge plus when you're trying to travel light. One of the best features is the built-in fast-charging cables. No more digging around for the right cable or carrying a separate charging block. It comes with 3 cables already attached, USB-C, Lightning, and micro USB, so you can plug in just about any device without needing extra accessories. I've used it to charge my iPhone, my Android tablet, and even my old Kindle, and it handled all of them without any issues. The cables are sturdy too, not those flimsy ones that fray after a few uses. I've had this one for weeks, and they're still going strong. If you're someone who spends time outdoors, the solar charging feature is a game saver. I know, most solar chargers are basically a gimmick, but this one actually works. It's not going to fully charge the power bank in a day of sunlight, but it's enough to give you a little extra juice when you're off-grid. I used it while hiking, and even in partial sunlight, it added a solid 20 to 30% charge to the bank over a few hours. That's enough to keep your phone alive until you get back to civilization. Plus, it has a bright LED flashlight built in, which is super handy for camping or emergencies. I've used it to find my way around the campsite at night more times than I can remember. The build quality is solid too. It's got a rugged design that feels like it can take a few drops or bumps without falling apart. I've tossed it into my bag with my laptop, keys, and other gear, and it's still in perfect condition. It also has multiple safety features to protect against overcharging, overheating, and short circuits, so you don't have to worry about it damaging your devices. I've left it charging overnight a few times, and it handled everything smoothly. Another thing I love is how versatile it is. It's not just for phones and tablets, it works with drones, cameras, GPS devices, and even some portable speakers. I've used it to charge my DJI drone's battery on a long shoot, and it kept everything running smoothly. If you're a content creator or someone who relies on multiple gadgets, this power bank is a lifesaver. It's compatible with just about anything that charges via USB, so you're not limited to just one device. Now, no product is perfect, so let me be real about a couple of things. First, while the solar charging works, it's not as fast as plugging it into a wall outlet. If you're in a rush, you'll want to charge it indoors where it's quicker. Second, it's a bit heavy, 45,800 mAh is a lot, so it's not the lightest power bank out there. But honestly, the trade-off is worth it for the capacity and the built-in cables. It's not something you'll want to carry in your pocket all day, but in a backpack or bag, it's totally manageable. All in all, if you're tired of cheap power banks that don't deliver, this Uukto one is a solid investment. It's reliable, versatile, and actually does what it promises. Whether you're traveling, camping, or just need a backup for those long workdays, it's got you covered. Check it out using the link below if it sounds like something you'd use. I've been really happy with mine, and I think you will be too.